These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get.
Found the seam on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Hold on. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Offense getting set for first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hauls it in. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Hold on. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. They want to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Makes the catch. It's Williams. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, TCU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. Fourth down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Traore. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That much time for any good QB in college football is not going to equal success for your defense. The defense has to do a better job trying to get pressure on the quarterback. He's way too comfortable.
To the air on first down. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Arizona comes out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Let's talk a little about Arizona. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to...
Turning it on! They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The extra point here would tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
the play fake on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass, it's Gibbs. Looking to scramble. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down. Right on the money. On the move is the 30. Turning on the Jets. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 13 to Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Arizona lines up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arizona. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Gibbs. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Going right to work up top. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Works the middle of the field. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, TCU! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, I'm kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Still looking, on the move. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man. It's Gibbs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks away on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll try the right side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll immediately call timeout.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pocket breaking down. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the TCU offense will take over.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Quick strike complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first.
He'll try to take it back. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
They boot it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Snagged out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Scanning the field, it's Gibbs. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And the Horned Frog just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Wall. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last. Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Mahoney. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The give to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's got his man. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Mahoney. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Finds his back in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rush is on him. He'll try to do it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Direct snap. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Traore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Arizona going back to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They send the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Gives it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
I think the defense was ready for that quarterback sneak attempt. They filled every gap and stood up the offensive line.
And you got to get such penetration really quickly. Get low, get below those offensive linemen, and just create a pile where he can't drive his feet going forward. Great job by the defense.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Is a turnover on downs.
Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Catch in the middle, it's Wall. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Horned Frogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab near the marker. It's Wall. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Oh, better look out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
They'll take a knee as they keep draining the time off that clock. Now under a minute to go. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.